Hi guys, how's it going? So yeah, I'm back from my afternoon session. Let's just get the stream up. So I'm going to be looking at this track, which is I've got the working title of Fever. It's the one I tried to do a vocoded part on last week, I think it was, which didn't quite work out, but it had Fever in the title, so I kind of went with that as a name. So project's a bit of a mess, needs clearing up, but I'm not happy with the arrangement. It's too long. It's just not really working. It's like it's almost 7 minutes long, and it really doesn't need to be that long. So what I thought I'd try doing is using Logic's arrangement track, which is kind of something I don't normally use. So what it means you can do is it means you can drag the content around, and it will bring the content underneath it with it. So it's a quick way of trying out different arrangements. Now, as I said, I don't normally use this, so let me just get rid of these markers. So I'm hoping that this works out well, because I want to try and integrate it into my workflow. So I'm going to kind of learn as I do. Okay, so this is the intro. So let's move it. So if I choose this suspend content connection, then okay, then it should allow me to duplicate things and move things around without actually moving around the underlying content, because that's why I actually didn't use it initially, because it used to annoy me that it would always move it around. I just found it really difficult to use. I'm going to just take off these markers and the other things because I don't actually need them there. So how do I add a new one? Plus? That doesn't really... Let's just copy it across. Okay, so this is the intro. Let's rename that. So this is kind of like the... No, come on, let me copy. It's a bit fiddly, but I'm hoping I'm just going to get used to this. Sample drop, repetitive. That's right. Okay, so what do we do here? That carries on. Okay, I don't need this in here. Filtered sample. It's really annoying that I can't copy it. There we go. So rename this. This is going to be rename. Excuse me. Filtered sample. Sample drop. Sample drop repetitive. Stop doing that. This is like a B section coming up here. Oh. So this is a problematic section because it gives a nice push, but it doesn't seem to come in the right way, and it plays twice, and it doesn't need to play twice. Sample drop variation is here. I don't know why it keeps on stopping like that. Say hi to Laurent. I get my French pronunciation going. and Rob. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sample drop, alternative. B section again comes in here. Yeah. I have to click on those little arrows to copy maybe. No, I didn't want to do that. So I feel like this B section only needs to come in once, and then it needs to just be once rather than carrying on. And then we have a kind of percussive section that comes in. But guys, if you like percussion, oh man, this is really annoying me. Why can't I copy it? Why can't I copy it? I don't know why I can't copy it. Is it because I need that? I think I need that tool there. It's really annoying. Why is it so hard to copy it? And can I click with the text tool? Yes. Good. Okay, percussion. So if you want to know how I made this percussion, I use Logic's drummer track in percussion mode. So there's a previous live stream on how I did it. So check that out. This feels like it needs to be more of an outro, I think. So the whole arrangement needs to be more concise. I think it's too long. I don't think we need these guitars as much as I like them. I recorded these, so I've attached to them, but I don't think they're needed really. This is the breakdown. I don't think that solo worked, unfortunately. It does, but it's just, I don't know if it's required. Unfortunately, because I really want to, I really want it to stay in there, but. Okay, so let's rename this percussive outro. Okay, so I'm going to save this. So we'll call this Fever Original Arrangement. Okay, copy that. So don't need to save that. So I've got that to go back to if I mess it up. Alternative 1. Okay, now if I take off suspend content, I should be able to drag this around. Come on. It should let me drag everything underneath it. So I just need to think about what I want to drag now. So so I wonder what it's like if I first of all I lose, we go straight to here. But there's an alternative, so maybe sample drop repetition. So we've already had this repetition there. So maybe if we go straight to this repetition here. Actually, I think it's this one here. That section. Here I want to try taking out the kick. So what I've always quite liked is like is when tracks kind of descend into kind of jams at the end. I've always quite liked that. So I wonder what it's like if let's try this. We go straight to here. Done. Let's try this, because this was kind of the point of the video, is if I take this here, let's read this. Do you want to edit hidden tracks and move global events such as temperature score? Don't move. Did that work? I don't think that worked. Let's try that again. So I want to take this. Why is that going on like that? Okay. So I want that to go there. Okay, let's play it and see if it did it. I don't know why it's changed the name here, but right. Okay, so then there's a breakdown, which is, it still seems to be moved for some reason, but I don't know why it's done that. Lose that section, but I want to keep that. Where's that drum break? Here and here. So let's move them over. And there's something else that plays here. What's this? Oh yeah, that bass line. Drag them across. And it looks like the bass stops and comes back in again. I want to copy across these. Stops there. Apart from the bass, it's fine stopping. Seems to me like there's something which stops. Maybe is it because there's no crash? Something loses energy there and I can't work out what it is. Maybe not. so let's try. So we're going to try going from here to there. And also, actually, we haven't done this that I was going to do. So this one. Yeah, that's right. Maybe if we do something like this. Okay, so does this work? This, so that percussion does sound quite good coming in there. It's just literally horrible. Yeah, that's cool. Do we need to go here once more, maybe? Maybe we need to go to the B section once again. Here, sorry. This could be filtered, yeah, that could work. We could do like a kind of, and then quick, I get that. So we could kind of go from here to that we don't need. Okay, so let's try this copying malarkey again, which I'm not sure I'm completely down with. It seems to mess up. Well, that kind of worked, but yeah. that was kind of supposed to be that way. Okay, so maybe we do need that bass in there actually. I only want this to be like a kind of 5-minute track. I want it to be quite immediate and quite get to this point over quickly. I want it to be kind of dubby, percussive, so when a club it feel very hectic and kind of crazy. So maybe here we could have a little bar or so, or yeah, a little period of just like a little bit of percussion on its own or something, and then we come back in with a kick on its own. Now this is quite fun, having all that percussion playing, so maybe we could, I don't know, could we repeat that? Get away with that maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe lose one of these. Let's get a high pass kick in case. Right. I'm going to shorten the tail of the kick actually. Okay, so let's see how this works as an arrangement. should be a, yeah, I was going to do that in, wasn't I? I wonder, just out of interest, what it's like working this. Works. Maybe no sample, no delayed sample there, maybe. There's this elusive crash that I don't find. Is it here? I want this to come in a bit earlier though. Is it there? I want it to come in. I'm not sure what's better, whether it goes straight to here again. Probably better. see what it's like if I go into this percussive. I want this extra bass line in there because there's a different melody and harmony it follows, which I'd like to get in the track somehow. Yeah, so let's try this. So let's copy this to here, and with a bit of luck it'll push everything along. It's not perfect, this system. That didn't work, did it? I want this to go here. Yeah, this arrangement track's not behaving as I thought it would. It's really annoying because I thought this was going to be a new way of working actually, but it's not really doing what I want it to do. Okay, so let's do split. I have to do it the old school way, which is annoying. I don't know if it's because I've got a strange kind of time signature not time signature, but it's starting on a weird well, no, it's not, is it? Yeah, I don't know why I've taken that extra bar out, so I'm just trying to make excuses for Logic. Movement. Is there keys I can bring back in or something? Maybe this. I think. Oh, it's annoying. Come on. Get in the right place. try it without the one of these ones. Maybe without something feels like it's slowing the groove down a bit. Maybe it's this. Where's that flat? Okay, I've got a clap loop I want to try. I want to have a cleaner clap in the outro. No triangle for later. Yeah, I just quite like it when people spend time on their outros and make them kind of a little bit different to the main body of the track somehow. Gives you that kind of jammy kind of feel, which I've always quite liked. What am I looking for? Instrument or drums. Actually, let's go snares. That's weird. Should be a snares category, never mind. This is all just logic playing that percussion, yeah? That's all generative. It's just coming up with it itself using a percussive drummer track, which is pretty amazing. Right, let me just check my messages and make sure I don't have any mastering to do. Sorry about this, guys. One thing I definitely need to do is have a shave. Not right now, but at some point. Because if I can't cut my hair, at least I can not be hairy everywhere. Okay, so let's have a little, oops. Because if I can't cut my hair, at least I can, no, stop playing. Okay, so I'm going to listen to the arrangement all the way through, see where we're at, try and not get mentally sidetracked, and listen out for the energy staying up and everything kind of sitting in a good place. Okay, so I just brought in the toms. I recorded these live in the studio in London with a guy. This is from one of my other tracks, which has got the name on there, Big Throwdown. So I might try and reuse them. That's the joy of recording stuff yourself with people, because you get an attachment to it and you reuse it because you paid someone to do it and you took, it's kind of, you associate it with an experience, and I don't know, I just get an attachment to these audio files that and you kind of reuse them, and it helps you get a sound, I think, as well. So let's see how it works. So let's try and push this in. Maybe put a shimmer on it. 1, 2. Oh, I wondered what that was playing for. I was playing for my phone. I thought I had an echo going on. Okay, so let's put in some reverb. I'm going to try shimmer. It's just ridiculously big, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, that's cool. Not as often. So I've got a track coming out on Boogie Angst later in the year, and I've got a similar kind of vibe to that on the outro. I've recorded some live drums in that case, and I really like the it's just really organic. And I know when I played it out before lockdown, when I was DJing and I played it out, it was actually just on the outro. It goes really percussive, and people just lose it when they hear the live percussion and when it's quite organic. And also, guys, if you're just joining or you're just watching this like halfway through, this percussion is just Logic's drummer track in percussion mode. So apart from those toms which I recorded, so it's actually generative. I didn't program it. I just put in the parameters and it just comes up with it itself. So pretty cool. All right, so let's just go from here and see how this is working. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put the track into record arm, automation arm, and I'm going to do some automation on a filter. I wonder if I can do this. Can I use smart controls on the master? Yes, I can. I didn't really want to do that. Why has that done that? Stop it. A little bit. I want it to be on 0. Come on, man. Okay, so stay there. So let's go in here. So let's take it off latch mode. Let's learn, and let's put it onto filter cutoff. And let's learn again, and let's put this onto the mix. Okay, and then let's try and route these. This isn't always an exact science, I have to say, but let's try and learn a MIDI controller. Wow, look at that. I'm not really one for boom, but boom, look at that. Okay, so filter frequency, mix. All right, so let's try and do this live. And it means I can listen to the arrangement at the same time. You know what? Just grabbing those shakers actually made me. I've got a thing full of percussion there, so it's inspiring me to set up my mic across here and just be able to record in percussion. Because I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I could probably get away with it. Although you always think it sounds better than when you record it, and you're like, wow. But anyway, I think it'd be quite fun to just live recording percussion. Anyway, that's for another day. So let's put this into latch mode and have a listen. So I'm using the mix control as well, because actually the filter actually affects the track. Just by being in, even with the filter frequency down. Transition needs work, it's not right. That was terrible, I know. I'm going to go back and refine it. No, wrong track. Wrong track. Okay, so there's some real issues on this end of this outro, which are easily fixed, but sounds a bit weird. It's weird stuff stopping, and this Latin percussion needs to carry on. It kind of goes a bit stale, so it can kind of whoops. Okay. So it can drop down a little bit, so maybe we could use a couple of elements. So stuff seems to stop there unnecessarily. What's stopping? These guys. Still manages to be almost 6 minutes long. I find it hard to write a short track, although to be fair, actually the track I was looking at this morning was quite short. So there's something I messed up over here, wasn't it? So let's make this come straight in with the mix control. Can you hear someone playing the piano downstairs? Really like crunchy crash cymbal. I love it. So I want to try some master phase mistress automation as well. Be quite cool. Controls up again, and let's learn the mix control here, and let's learn this on my MIDI controller. Okay. I didn't do that. What's going on there? Why isn't it working? Come on, man. That was cruel. With a crash there, I think. This is too. That's cool. There's no readout. Kind of annoying, but cool at the same time. It's boosting the lows too much. I'm getting some distortion. So see if that's any better. Tambourine that goes off there. I'm quite cool to get that back in. So, hi Rude, nice to have you joining in. Been a long time, mate. I hope you're good. I'm hitting the master really hard on this track, but as I've said in previous streams, I use this for quality control. So if I can get like the track to sound kind of pretty heavily limited, and it kind of hangs together pretty nicely, and that's a kind of a nice average RMS to get, and this is completely unmixed in as much as it's got mixing plugins on there, but they're just stuff which is, most of them is with a lot of LFO tools just chopping stuff out. I don't know what is going on with all this stuff here. Most of these things aren't even playing. The project's a complete mess as usual, but so what I'm going to do is bounce this out and mix it properly with, like, there's no compression on there's nothing gelling anything together and stuff like that. So if I can get, so basically what I'm trying to get at, if I can get this track to be like good RMS and loud, you know, I'm comparing it to like Purple Disco Machine and Yucksek and people like that. If I can get the track to be as loud as theirs without any mixing, then when it comes to actually mixing a track down, it's only going to be clearer and more yeah, hopefully louder and more and bigger sounding. That's what I'm going for. You want to be at the top of the game. So so that's what I use this for. Even before I started mixing the track, when I'm still producing it, I like to have a limiter on, just so I can make sure that I'm kind of in the ballpark when it comes to the production and where things are placed, especially the bass and the kick. And I just want to say this is actually my bass debut. It's the first time I've ever played. No, it's not. That's not true. But it's the first time I've ever played a bass line on a track rather than just being single notes. Let me give you a little blast. doesn't doesn't sound great in solo. I think it's because I've got these LFO tools on as well, and it needs some editing. There's obviously some clicks there. It's so much editing, but in the track, it kind of works. Okay, cool. So I'm kind of happy with this as an arrangement. I'm much happier than I was as it was. The arrangement track thing hasn't really worked out, but it was cool in places, but didn't really do what I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. If anyone knows why that didn't copy the name, why it did weird stuff, then just let me know. You can see how this is kind of a bit of a weird arrangement because I've got such a lot of outro compared to the rest of the track, but I think it works. So really, it's outro from here. So we're at kind of we've almost got kind of 2 minutes of outro, really. But as I said, I've always liked tracks that have like weird, like D-section outros that are just crazy kind of jams. Like Stone Roses used to do that, and yeah. This is where you're dropping your track to mix. So you've got a nice long, and now it's essentially a minute long outro, I guess. No, I don't think so. Let's hide that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's always the way that it seems to be loads of people that join right at the end when I'm about to finish, but I have been on here for, how long's it been? An hour and 20 minutes. But listen, this track, if you like the percussion and what you're hearing, this is all Logic doing this for me, apart from the tom part that I put in, which is from a previous track. This percussion has been made for me generatively using Logic's drummer track. And if you want to see me do that, there's a previous video stream. I think it's called percussive, adding in percussion. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but let me get it up in here and I can tell you. So if you're interested in what I did there, because I was interested when I found out that I could do this, I was like, yes, I was so happy, because it means I don't always have to go and record percussion every time, which is gets yeah, it's sometimes a bit hard to do that, but yeah, there's a it's one. I need to actually catalog these so I know what's what, but I believe it's this one here. No, adding some organic live percussion in Logic X. So if you're interested in this percussion and how I did it, watch that video because I go through doing it basically. Cool. So I'm gonna shoot off because I have a meeting now. So thank you everyone who's been tuning in. Yeah, so Rude, yeah, I'd love to meet up for some drinks and hopefully we can do that for sure. The double disco clap, actually, if you're watching earlier, I was doing it as I was playing the track, but I do have an Apple Loop double disco clap that I need to use more often. But yeah, cool guys, I've got to go. So Rude, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Thanks everyone else who's been tuning in. And yeah, if you want to see me kind of developing this idea, it's on the live streams. I've been doing it for a while, and I'm pretty happy with how it's sounding. I'm going to do a couple of more sessions, I think, where I'm going to chuck in some more little ear candy effects that I like. But that should be fairly simple. And then it's going to be a case of cleaning up the project, bouncing down the stems, gain staging everything, putting it in a fresh project, and doing a proper posh mix down. But I will, yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Guys, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I'll be back on tomorrow doing probably a shorter live stream because it's been a bit longer today. But yes, so I hope you all have a great night and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.